guys, welcome back to my channel, and this is going to be my first video showing you how to run a very dominant defensive scheme. I've been running this first play for a long time, and I just now started running the second one, but it is very overpowered. It's very good coverage and very good blitzes, so let's get right into it. Alright, so alright guys, so on defense it's going to be 3-4 odd, and the first play that I'm going to show you is the cover 3 sky, and the offense that I'm going to run, I'll just run my normal offense, tight offset tight end, and so yeah, I'll just run how I would in game. And does he have extra hot routes? No, he does not. So like this, and this is not an offensive thing, so don't think you have to pay attention to my offense, because you don't. But I'm gonna put the ball back here. The sideline doesn't matter for defense because you can't control that. But go back here, and what you want to do is, this is the defensive, the default play art. If they have a fast quarterback, like most people do with Escape Artist, you want a QB spy triangle like this. You want to pinch your linebackers like this and bring your user down. Spread your linemen, and you need to do QB contain. Press triangle underneath, triangle over top, like that, and you'll have cloud flats. Those play very well. And depending on who you want to user, you can bring this guy down and user him. I don't really do that much, but sometimes, if they're running a lot of out routes or corner routes, I'll man them up or just do hard flats. But the offense that we're gonna do is my normal offense, or used to be my normal offense. I changed it up now, but it's a lot of corner routes, so see how it plays. He is covered very well on the corner route. You're not gonna get animations like that, but I mean, if you have a good user for this play, this is really gonna be 10 times more dominant. But remember, so QB spy triangle, pinch linebackers, QB contain, spread, so it looks like this, triangle down on the right stick to do underneath, and triangle over top, up on the right stick, and it should look like this. And if you want, you can bring this guy down, and you can bring this guy inside, just depending on the formation. That should be there's different variations of this, but this is just the standard one that I always do. And if you want, you don't have to do the QB. Anyway, so I'm not gonna mess up the user like that, so I'm gonna run my offense again. There we go. And then, this isn't very much of a blitz, but look how covered that is. He's not gonna be able to throw corner routes on you unless he has a corner specialist, and if you do this, the next defense that I'm gonna show you is gonna work very well against it. And the next defense is more dominant on just relying on the pass rush and your user. So if you don't have a good user, I suggest going and looking up for tips for usering and stuff like that. But remember your things. Just, you can press coverage if you want. I usually don't, but I mean, I do if it just depends what he's running. Shade underneath, shade over top, and it should look like this. And then if they're running their defense, it's bagged right there. You can go inside, and then if they start just throwing underneath, you don't have to do the over top, but do the same thing like this, and you can press coverage if you want, like this. And if they're passing underneath. Like, say they do a lot of slants, then or like curls on each side, and then just slants. Like, look at this, slant like that, something like this. And underneath covers that very well because they all the linebackers play underneath, especially when you press coverage. And so yeah, just go in practice mode and experiment on different play types and stuff like that. Can't really show you every single play and every single formation that it works on, but this is a very standard play with little adjustments. You just have to get used to it. And the next play is going to be against the same defense. I'm going to show you different variations of it though. Or the defense, I mean. But the defense, instead of the cover 3 sky, you want to do cover 4 drop show 2. And how you want to play this is the play art it is. You want to base a line. You want to, okay, so you base a line so the corners come in. You want to blitz your linebackers, pinch them, spread your D line, and then QB contain like this. You want to put both outside corners on hard flats like that so they can't throw out routes. And you want to press coverage like this. So that's what it should look like. And then the defense, this will really stop out routes. So this is my play art. I'm just gonna put him on a streak and he can stay on that, but you have to really have a good user for this. That's why I can't really showcase how dominant this is right now, but even just the computer plays really good on this. And I can block my halfback, like you'll see, you get pressure very quick. And look, the out route is covered like that, and you get sacked instantly. If you don't have like 8 blockers or 7 blockers, then you're gonna get sacked a lot. Like, say this is like the best blitz that I've seen all year, and because there's still coverage, so blitz linebackers, my control, okay, so blitz this, base the line first. Sorry guys, my this is great. Remember this setup, and then you can press the defense like that. Well, if someone does that, and if you smart route it, like it'll get over the cloud flat, but so out routes like this. So that's the play art that it would be. So remember, base the line, pinch your linebackers like this, blitz them all, spread your D line, QB contain like this, flats on each side, and then press coverage like this. And when you're using, you can bring these guys in and they'll just play better zones, but when I'm doing this, I can't really show you that. So I'm just gonna like do what I can. But the offense, like once again, it's like this. You hike it, you don't really have time to throw the out route. Like if I would have thrown that, then it would have went over his head because I didn't let it develop. And so yeah, it's not gonna work. So I'll show you it again. Base line, blitz all, spread, and then pinch your linebackers, remember. Hard flats on each side like this. Press coverage, and then bring these guys in. And you're not going to want to use your middle linebacker because he's not going to be in the play and he's not going to blitz. So that's why you want to use one of these guys. I usually have Pat Tillman right here, like in mud, and he has lurker. So I use him because he gets better animations.
I got a pack, hit him and do it again. Fucking, I'm fucking a friend. I got bands, money, I'm flying to France. Chicken till a nigga land. You got a man, know what I do to your mans. No, I ain't shooting the hands. Took an airline, took one again. Crash Ferrari, so I hop so in. It's crazy how you watch a young nigga gon' move. It's crazy worry about yourself, nigga, make a move. You steady watching all the winning niggas, you gon' lose. I don't gotta prove. You steady watching all the winning niggas, you gon' lose. I don't ever lose. Flying my mind to Japan, flying my dad to Japan. We in the fans, we gon' link up with the fam. Yeah, I'm talking NBN, yeah. Buddy, I don't never lie. That chopper make a nigga dance. Versatile freelance. Fuck any bitch, nigga, the pants. Only with the shit to do a 10. Picking any bitch, he on a man. If you want a feature, give me a grand. Drip my body, I'm cool like a fan. I cannot lose. I was up grinding, they snooze. Fuck all the fighting, be cool. Fuck all the dying, keep I got a pack, hit him and do it again. Fucking, I'm fucking a friend. I got bands, money, I'm flying to France. Chicken till a nigga land. You got a man, know what I do to your mans. No, I ain't shooting the hands. Took an airline, took one again. Crash Ferrari, so I hop so in. It's crazy how you watch a young nigga gon' move. It's crazy worry about yourself, nigga, make a move. You steady watching all the winning niggas, you gon' lose. I don't gotta prove. You steady watching all the winning niggas, you gon' lose. I don't ever lose.
Shorter, but you really can't do anything. And I want to show you this. This is like a very dominant run stuffing defense too. Like I just played in a playoff game, and he tried to run stretch every play, and I would blow it up every single time using this same play. So once again, cover for a drop, base line, pinch, spread. Like this, and what you want to do is just regular stretch. You can do that, and see it's blown up like that, and it works flip too. I will flip it like that, base align, blitz all, those, and I forgot to bring these guys in. And like this, and if it looks like this, like the cornerbacks are over here, you're gonna want to bring them in like this, just so they don't get burned for a streak. Like this, and the stretch, like it's blown up. Like this, like the defense for the Saints is not very good. Like it's not a very good defense, so it's not really blowing it up. But like my Madden team, like my ultimate team, I mean, like in the clips that I showed you at the beginning of the video, you see how much it's blown up. So yeah, just remember the setup, base align, blitz all linebackers, spread, QB contain like this, hot routes on, hard flats on each side. And if it's an I-form formation that has your cornerbacks like not, like they're like way outside of your wide receivers, bring them in. And then yeah, it just blows up the run like 90% of the time with a good defense. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did or you have any questions, please ask me down in the comments. Peace.